Hey!
Saturday Sam.
Maybe this
HD
team could
the second
finally be the
account.
team that ends up as Sci-Fi plus Farm.
I'll give that logo a thumbs up.
Okay, let's see. We have a.
It's fourismith.
Haven't we played these before? No, these are no, we haven't.
Oh, I think so.
I think this is fourismith's team. You played him last week. He had the Khemri team, but this is a bunch of different guys.
Well, someone's. Well, I get now. Now I'm gonna have to. I'm gonna have to win. I'm like.
Yeah.
One disconnect, one loss, and this is the third
And you were
game.
probably going to lose the disconnect game too.
Yeah. Well, no, the disconnect was all according to plan. Yes.
Luckily, this time you've got the better team.
I have a funny, well, not funny, kind of funny, maybe story from real life.
Okay.
A non-funny story from real life.
Maybe a funny. I don't know. It's funny. It was funny to me. So I was calling my ISP about my internet today. And, like, at the end of the call, the person on the other line tried to pitch. We have this interactive TV sort of thing.
Okay.
Which is kind of weird and useless. I don't know why you'd use that when you can have a computer, but maybe. And a Wi-Fi thing also. It was really funny hearing them pitch it to me because I'm interning at a ad agency right now, and I literally worked on that campaign. So I kind of want to say listen, no, what you're saying.
I wrote that.
I didn't write that, but I read that in an email, and I had some finger in that particular pie.
I think you'll find that I selected all the stock photos for that particular campaign, and currently you are not on script.
I actually did select a lot of stock photos for that campaign, yes.
It's because I follow you on Twitter and know all about your stock photo adventures.
Well, yeah, I know that apparently that's all you do at work is just look for pictures of different stock photographs.
Not all.
But
sometimes there's a cat.
All of it.
Well, I mean, I can't really tweet about the actual campaigns we do, but stock photos are funny and restock photos. Do you guys hear iStock photo got pricier recently?
I did not know that.
Do you guys care?
No. Okay, so we got a reroll. Good. And fourismith. In any case, him. We played against him twice before. But once again, this is not a great start for me, but hey, he's only KO'd. That's a good start, though, because we want him to waste as many rerolls as possible. He doesn't have any block, he doesn't have anything on his team. All of his, as far as I know, and clicking around, I don't think he has any level ups on any player. All he's got is Horn on his Beastman, so he's going to be... And he's got some strength. He's got 4 strength. Okay, so that's going to be a bit tricky. He's got 4 strength for Chaos Warriors. Annoying. But it's a funny word to say.
But skills
aren't that many on his side. So I'm gonna try and get on this ball straight away. At first, I thought I would blitz this Beastman here and push him onto the ball with the Witch Elf, but I've changed my mind, and instead we are going to blitz this Chaos Warrior and push him onto the ball and hopefully hope it scatters out.
He has the strength advantage in that he can do a strength 4 blitz.
Yes.
Every turn, but also.
And in cases like this, it would have been lovely to have 4 blitzers, because then I would have more block than him. But since we decided to be fun rather than good straight off the bat, we unfortunately do not have that luxury.
Not on the Witch Elf is good though. That still helps.
Yeah.
Because if he is he going to choose both down? Probably, because he's got the higher armor, so he can deal with it. But also, turnover. So he's never going to go for the witch.
Okay, so Black and White Russian decided nah, this is my ball. So
Not for long.
because of that, I would normally I wouldn't. There's going to be a clump of Dark Elves here, basically, and normally I probably wouldn't do this.
So why are you doing it then?
Because he's going to block me, and he's going to block me backwards. And the ball's probably going to scatter, and if it does, I want to have as many dudes as possible around it. Except this guy, who's going to stay back here.
It's fine to clump up, just as long as you minimise the actual base-to-base contact.
Yeah, and
because then you're there, but he can't block every single dude you've got.
And in this case, I could have just put it's a question of the ball was right here. So there are three squares here that I could have put tackle zones down. He could have easily blocked 2 off and then blitzed the third one, cleared everyone away, and probably stop KOing my dudes. This happened last game. Fourismith, I'm sorry, rolled really well on his injury dice, and all my guys got knocked out. That said, though, there's still 2 tackle zones on the ball. He can blitz one away. He can't get rid of the last one, especially if he's going to blitz that way. He could have blitzed him onto the ball and scattered it again. So I'm taking... do I want...
Oh, this is one of those ones.
Yeah. Here's the thing. I can't have him with 6, so it's a question of, do I think my more important players are going to get way more hurt? And
they probably are.
Yeah. Like
so
based on every single time he's knocked you down, he's injured someone.
Yeah.
Yes, they are. So I would say do not use the apothecary on this poor man who has fast shoes.
Yeah. For some reason, he's amazing at injuring my dudes, which is not what I want. But hopefully, all I can hope for is that he rolls some dub skulls and suffers a turnover. Unfortunately, he has a Chaos Warrior on the ball, which is going to be annoying.
Vesmalol asks why not apothecary. He's a positional and no one's got any level ups. Personally, I'd say it's because the runner's the weakest positional.
Yes. If I'd built a Dark Elf team that I wanted to be really, really good, I probably wouldn't use a runner. I would probably use 4 blockers and maybe 2 Witch Elves, and that's it. Since there's not that much passing going on in a Dark Elf team, he does have dump off, so whenever he's holding onto the ball, he can pass it to someone else, but no one else is really good at catching the ball.
Other than their agility 4.
Yeah, their agility 4, so they're okay at it, but they're not...
No, they're really good at it.
Yeah.
I don't know if you've played BloodBowl as elves ever, but they're pretty good at doing stuff with the ball.
Here's the thing. With dump off, you're passing in someone else's turn. If I'm playing against a competent coach and he knows I have dump off, he's going to put tackle zones on the few players that I can pass to, making it extra hard. Yeah. If you're playing with a team that has Nerves of Steel, for example, that's not an issue. Dump off really good. In this case, no.
On Dark Elf teams, it's sort of like you counter the desperation play where they try and do they send one dude to blitz your ball carrier. And then you're just like, oh, well, sorry, bye.
You don't have to pass with the dump off, though.
I'm watching Brand's interact on Twitter, and I want to share
it with... crying out loud!
We need to start talking about Brand so cKnoor starts playing better.
Yeah, Tom, link that tweet, because it's a good tweet, and I can't, and...
Brands, everybody. ESPN says, hey, San Jose Sharks. Thoughts on changing your name to the San Jose Sharknadoes? To which the San Jose Sharks reply, hey SBN, thoughts on showing more hockey highlights? Then they promptly spike the microphone and walk away.
The entire team would be like, shut
they walk up
fucking the mic as a hockey puck.
Fucking San Jose Sharks.
Classical Brand interaction here on Twitter.com. Oh my god!
Let's go steal this ball, shall we?
More brand news. Texas state troopers are searching women and confiscating tampons in Senate abortion hearing.
What the fuck?
Maybe they think they're those. Maybe they think they're those tampons
What
that you
the
can get.
fuck is
that are
going
fake
on?
ones.
You're talking about tampons.
It's the lineman dead.
Oh well.
Oh.
Here's the problem. like-
Oh well.
GG go next.
How about you just like
Punch down.
Got punched out.
Okay, I guess we're buying a new lineman.
Oh no.
Well, look, if you only get one injury per
My
turn,
fight money.
Yeah, if you only
Yes,
get one
the
injury
game.
per turn, it's
Fine.
good. Yeah, it'll be, you're right. You run out of players soon.
Yeah.
Well, yeah.
yeah,
the
it
thing,
really
like,
can't
you've, got,
hurt you anymore.
you've got 11 people on the field, and there's 16 turns in a game, so he's gonna have a really easy time in the last 5 rounds.
Oh no, he knocked one down and didn't kill him. Luck's turning.
Finally.
We're on the up and up now.
Here's the thing. I think I'm pretty certain I can still just run and grab it and steal a touchdown.
Yeah.
But like,
And like most of them are KO'd.
well,
The
Two.
two of
Yeah, but I only
one
have-
of them's dead and one of them's seriously injured.
I'm down to 9 players, which
Yeah.
is.
Probably.
Oh
I
no,
finished the
cKnoor!
No, it's not. It's
Like elves are fine.
Yeah.
Men down. It's just that it's happened. He's only had 2 turns, and he's down 2 players.
this
Hold
is
on.
like I know I've talked about this before and how sometimes this isn't how it's supposed to be. Like, and sometimes I'm really lucky, and I don't understand what's going on. Seriously,
Well,
here's the thing. Here's the thing. The reason I'm being like frustrated about it is because Chaos are not good at injuring people right now. They can turn into a
They
murder
are.
team, but right
Yeah,
now
like,
they're not
They
good
have
at
no.
it.
They have no skills. They don't have anything to break your perfectly average and decent armor.
Yeah.
But your guys with the blocks and the dodge, and well, all your guys, they're dead now.
You may notice that I've got 5 players on the team.
Yeah, 5 players on the pitch on turn 3.
Yeah.
It's pretty good.
Knor's about to have his turn 3, so it's pretty good. So you're,
I'd like
you're still
everyone to
good.
start spamming Kappa in the chat, by the way.
You can still lose a player a turn and come out with 0 at half time.
I think I'm just gonna run and score.
Okay, so wait, I managed to log in on Twitch on Internet Explorer,
Nice.
but not Chrome.
Just pop up the chat and have it on the right side of your screen, and then have Chrome on the left side. Hooray!
Nah, it's whatever. I'll just have a window of Internet Explorer open for the chat. I mean, for the stream.
Okay.
I don't care. No Firefox, because I only
Luckily-
use good explorers of the
Yeah, I'm
internet.
expecting him to fall over and die when you did those 2 GFIs.
No, this guy's gonna die throwing the ball somehow.
Yes, reroll that, please. No,
Just cut it
yeah.
out. Let's get it out. Let's get
Oh, oh yeah,
Come on.
good. Snake eyes.
Holy crap!
it out.
This is
Oh.
probably seriously
This is
like
the-
this is the worst game I've ever played.
You're having karmic retribution for every single elf bullshit play that has happened in this game ever.
I
Not
haven't
even,
done
like, by
that
you.
Yeah,
bullshit
not
plays.
even the ones that you've done. It's just all of them ever.
Yeah, no, that's what I mean. Like,
This is
literally
payback for
all...
elves. This is your elf guilt.
What the?
Can you run your players out of the field and just end it now?
you serve
It's
yourself.
yourself.
Here's the. I don't understand.
It's okay. Next, like one game, this will happen for you, or it won't ever happen ever.
Well, yeah, because that's gambler's fallacy, isn't it?
I don't know. I don't know what to say.
I'd run without lineman into the cage, pick up the ball, throw it all the way down. That's what I'd do.
I think Drink Revolution had a little bit too much to Drink Revolution, if you know what I'm saying. I'm saying
Clearly.
you're rolling so badly. Oh no.
It's not even that cKnoor, like, yeah, he did a snake eyes then. And he failed an easy dodge. But he's not been killing himself.
Let's see. Like,
There's nothing you can do here.
yeah, I know, that's the thing, but here's the thing. I really should just seed because I can't do anything.
Yeah,
But
like,
I
yeah,
hate
'cause
seeding because it
Yeah.
feels like such a shitty thing to do.
All I'm gonna say here is this is probably what you get for playing a team with an alcoholic theme on Ramadan.
Wow.
But isn't like Ramadan a month?
Yeah,
Yeah.
but it's this month. It's from July 10th until like August.
Well, they didn't tell me that. Well, I could probably knock all my guys out by just GFIing and having them run over and die, I guess.
Yeah, do it. Do all the GFIs. Let's see how many die.
Yeah, that's what I mean, Virgil. Like, we can't drink at all because it's haram, but especially in Ramadan. I mean, come on. It's just disrespectful.
Like if you're gonna, I like that. I like the little pan over to his injury box and going, oh yeah,
Yeah.
I threw 2 blocks this game.
Mhm. I pushed
Even-
them. Remember when I
Even
knocked
more
this
so
guy
s-
down?
This is going the way of Party
No.
Town USA quite fast.
I think
And
you
I hope
did
that's not
that.
the case.
No, that
Like,
it's not actually that bad. I'll be out.
looking at-
I'll be out. So a run.
2
I'm looking at my
players.
text file of all the names, and I
You,
don't
you,
want
you'll
that
be
to
out. You'll be
happen.
out 2 players
But
next
yeah,
game.
but-
but elves are fine for recovery. Like they're the best team for recovery games, and like you're expected to have recovery games as elves where you're down players. Well, not recovery like games where you are down players and at a major disadvantage. Just not all at the same time in the first 3 turns.
You know what?
You're gonna frenzy this guy.
Yeah, didn't do me any good though because apparently.
At least he didn't die.
Shoved him good.
Yeah. Okay, Darksiders. Hey, he knocked a guy down. And did nothing to him.
Of
Okay,
course he didn't.
cool.
How could you possibly injure a player with average armor?
I don't know what. Like, here's the thing. Normally, I try and be like informative and go like, "Well, I'm gonna do this and I'm gonna do this."
This one you're just quietly sobbing.
No, it's it.
It's that there's not really anything you can be
Yeah,
informative
it's
about
not-
because
I'm-
this is not a thing that happens.
I'm not upset because I'm sad about my precious elves. I'm sad because, like, literally, there's nothing I can do, and literally, there's not
Nothing
much
to
I've
talk
done
about
wrong.
it. Yeah,
Yeah, at this point, I think if I was playing, I would be less upset, and like, because it's so ridiculous, like, it's already crosses that line of where you're like, oh man, this sucks.
I'm upset in the
It's
sense that I
true.
have fucking nothing to talk about.
yeah, it's not brilliant. But on the other hand, he hasn't injured anyone for a turn,
This is gonna be the biggest comeback game of the century.
and all your KOs are going to come back.
Nah.
No, they're not. They're really not.
I'm gonna start posting dog pictures in the chat.
Oh, Tom, you're not helping.
Oh, this
Oh,
is all I can
oh,
do.
You knocked that guy over.
Yeah, I did.
Ugh.
Also,
Again,
remember
oof.
that they have the same armor we do.
Yeah.
Also, normally, I would just go for the both down, but I've got 5 dudes, and clearly,
You got to go for both down. So there you go.
It is kind of cute that he's putting 2 beastmen here to break this guy, though. He's probably going to stall it out, because there's no point in... If he scores now, he's going to give me 2 turns, which I can... Well, assuming not all my guys get knocked out, I can score in 2 turns.
Yeah, easily as well.
I'm going to have to do it with a Witch Elf, though. Like, both my Blitzers are out. I remember that time when I almost scored and then Snake Eye.
Yeah.
But hey, it's
Oh shit! I just remembered I had
half.
a meme for today. I made a meme while at work.
Is it a toilet full of piss?
It's close.
And it's got a sign that says Dark Elf Tears.
No, it's actually okay. Look, look at this. I did this 11 hours ago, almost knowingly.
Damn, it's you. You made this happen.
Yeah. yeah,
Thanks
so that's-
thanks for talking about pictures I can't show. I appreciate it.
It's
Well,
okay.
Show them.
we got to talk about something.
You know what?
It's okay, you can censor it.
You know what? At this point, I think, like, in the last 3 turns, I think I blocked him more than he's blocked me.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Here on the up and up.
Haven't even stunned a guy
Yeah.
yet.
No. Like there was that one thing he did where it was like he didn't injure you, he just stunned you anyway. Like he's broken your armor a million times. It's really good. Oh, your guy fell down.
Oh,
At least he didn't die.
holy crap.
At least there's that.
This doesn't relate to... For people watching on YouTube, this is not going to mean anything, but Twitch is really fucking up right now.
Yeah.
What's it doing?
I've got 0 viewers.
Really?
Oh, weird. You've got 400 on
Yeah.
I know.
my stream.
Yeah, but XSplit was like, nah, you've only got 0. But it's back
You got them.
working now. So maybe I should just point it out. Just that I usually don't talk about it since, like, it's not useful for YouTubers to know about. Okay. Let's see.
If you want this to be good for you, then why not join us in live streams of Friday Night?
Maybe they're like Tom. They're busy working.
My favourite part
I've
about
never
that was
been to Friday Night
was
Football.
was how on the last turn of the game he didn't re-roll a 3-die block to knock you down.
That's a good point. Now, at this point, usually, I say goodbye, YouTube. But honestly, if this is going to keep me this quick, we might actually fit this into 1 episode. We'll see.
Yeah.
Maybe.
Oh hey, look, 2 guys got up.
Maybe
Wow.
this is the end of the first half of the video. Maybe not.
Maybe hello YouTube.
All I know is this is the second half.
Well, luckily, my Blitzer decided to stay out of it.
Yeah, like the one dude who you really needed to get back.
Well, to be fair though, I've got 1 Blitzer, so
Yeah.
Uh,
A Blitzer, a Witch
actually,
Elf.
you know what? It's not even
and
the
3
second half
linemen.
yet because I've got 1
Yeah.
turn to injure
Yeah.
his Chaos Warriors first. It's gonna go
Yeah.
great, guys. Where's my dirty player?
A Witch
No,
Elf.
no, that's the corn team. They're not
Yes, the
here.
other team. A Witch Elf, a Blitzer, and 3 linemen walk into a bar.
We all phone down.
No. The barman goes, I see you've brought your own wine. You see, it's wine with an H. Here you go.
Very funny.
And to bring you back with the wine theme, I'm eating cheese right now.
Damn,
Very
nice.
nice.
Smoked cheese.
Okay, so we
Every
can do
day.
1 thing before this half ends, and that is to fail to throw a pass with. Well, I actually got a reroll. They've been very generous with the rerolls. I can throw a pass with Black and White Russian, which would be good because he's got 5 SVP.
Let's
Yeah, he'll
see.
level up.
I don't think it's Gouda. I don't know. I'm not very good with English cheese names.
It's alright.
Okay, we have a reroll. He did it with a reroll. They did it. You know what? The problem might actually be that I just, like, before this... No, I actually haven't... I don't think I've posted it yet. Never mind. Okay, okay. Block against the Chaos Warrior. Knocked him down. Here we go.
Here we are, and here we are, and here we go.
Entertainers. No?
What?
Well, hey, I didn't stun them.
Of course you didn't.
To be fair, though, they have armor value 9, so they are harder to knock down. Beastmen, not so much. Welcome to the second half. Maybe.
Maybe.
Well, it's the second
Maybe.
half.
Well, yeah, it's the second half, but...
It's either the second half of the first video, or the second half of the 2 sets of videos. Who knows?
So, I think I'm going to try and score quickly. Because he's going to beat the shit out of me, so that means I'm going to have to run like the wind.
Okay, 8 turns. You're up 1 SPP.
Yeah.
Down a touchdown. Down 150,000 in players.
It's fine. I can recover this.
No, you
Bring it back.
like this, like these guys here, these elves here. If you had the blitzer, it'd be better. But these guys here can, like, they can score easy. It's just a matter of not dying.
Okay, so this
100% of the time.
This is a bit odd, actually. He put his defense really far back, which isn't smart. For the very simple reason that I'm not going to run up now. I'm just going to give it to the Witch Elf.
She's gonna party high.
Yeah, well, here's the thing. She's got dodge. The Blitzer is equally good at not being knocked down. That said, though, if I had the Blitzer be the ball carrier, you go try and grab it. It probably won't. Oh, I should be more pessimistic more often. If I use the Blitzer instead, yeah, he's not gonna get knocked down or both down. But if they roll both down against my Witch Elf, it doesn't really matter because then they'll go down and it's a turnover, and I can perhaps do something else.
He's less likely to choose a both down anyway because he doesn't have block. So having the dodge just means another dice roll you're safe from.
Okay, let's see. How far can you run? You can go a bit there. You can go a bit further. We are going to go really far up because we need to, basically, and... the reason I, so to speak, wasted that was because I need cover here. Otherwise, the Beastman can just run down and blitz the Witch Elf, which I don't want. So it's not something I wanted to do, but having him fall down, like, the reason I'm trying to score a touchdown because it's still possible for me to do that, and there's really nothing else I can waste my rerolls on, in the sense that if I score a touchdown and he tries to run and do a touchdown on me, I can't really stop him. I don't have enough players. That said, I can try and get some SPP at this point, so that's the reason for doing that. At this point in the game, the Beastmen are actually scarier than the Chaos Warriors because they are quicker and there's more of them. So I'm trying to do a very, very, very loose screen here. As you can see, this guy, there's 2 spaces between them, which means that, well, you can't really dodge through. These guys have agility 3, so they can still run, but now he's wasted his blitz, so the best he can do is mark the Witch Elf. She has dodge, so she might be able to dodge away. If you put someone here, that's going to be annoying, but this lineman is now protecting this side since he used the blitz over here. I would probably have blitzed this lineman instead and run all the beastmen down here.
Just completely blown that side wide open.
Yeah. I'm not really sure why he went over here, because this Chaos Warrior is not great at it. And now we're going to have to... oh, damn it. Well, here... What I could have done, if the... Ooh. I can surf now if I want to. This guy. With the person holding onto the ball, so that's not really worth it.
Yeah, but on the other hand, fuck that guy.
Yeah. But I think we're going to dodge out the blitzer instead and try and go for a block.
No sooner cKnoor rolled 2 1s.
The other guy rolled
The
a lot
other
of big
guy
numbers.
rolled a lot of the big numbers.
Yeah, for people that have just joined us, cKnoor is having the game of his life.
Yes. Yes.
So
Basically, yes. Let's see here.
sadly, there are no harmonica tabs for I've had the time of my life
Ah.
from Dirty Dancing. I would be serenading the stream right now.
What about November Rain?
Probably.
Okay, so now we're going to do the weirdest cage possible.
Apparently already searched November in this. Yep, here we go.
Nice.
I'm gonna see how this plays.
Okay, so as you can see, the cage is open in the back here. To get to it, it's gonna be we're gonna have to dodge this way, which is it's not great. Or we could actually do this instead. No, let's see. He can run 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. This is actually, well, better is the wrong word, but it's gonna basically do the same thing. This Chaos Warrior could otherwise have blitzed, gone over here. Now he's kind of stuck. He can still dodge out, of course, but he's probably not going to. These two Chaos Warriors can run around, like 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5, but they're still a lineman, so, like, they're probably going to knock this lineman down, but if they don't, they can't get over here. And this guy can't get over here because there's a tackle zone here. So that's the best cage I can make, kind of. I'm sure there's an even better cage. The reason I was able to stand down here was because I actually managed to stun a guy.
Managed to stun.
This guy
God.
can probably run around as well. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yeah, and a GFI. So, like, it's in no way a secure cage. And now he can just run because he knocked him down. So, we'll see. At least this guy, she's only going to get knocked down on a POW. And he's going to get 2 dice regardless of what he does. So the question is, we'll see what he does. In this case, he has a lot of people in the back here just protecting. It does mean that it's going to be harder for me to run around, but more players than I do. So actually not basing my players is...
He's not using his advantage over you right now by having 4 guys stand around not doing anything.
For example, this beastman here, he's just letting me block and blitz him easily. If there was another one here, I wouldn't be able to do a thing because this blitzer would get an extra -1 over here and such. But there we go. Oh. Okay. Well,
Hey, that guy got the ball.
yeah. Like, what the
And now he's in a cage.
Yeah, yeah, he is.
There's the entire song. I'm not gonna play it.
Okay,
But hold
Blitz
on.
out and score.
You have to have the solo.
no, the best option here is actually to use the Witch Elf and do one die block, if possible.
Yeah.
That guy needs to
Shove
stand
that
up
fucker
first,
out the
though.
way.
And this guy is gonna run over here.
These brain life
Kinda
elves.
loud, apparently.
It was
That's
really
great
loud.
because I put my microphone volume down, and I've played harmonica before.
Okay,
with-
great.
Oh, it's because
Let's
it's really high
reroll.
notes, of course. It's not loud. It's really high and pierces your ears.
So basically, that's a 3+
Sorry,
roll.
guys.
Didn't work with the reroll. Dodging it out would have been even harder to do. That would have been at least a 4+ roll.
It would have been
Yeah,
several
so
4+ rolls.
yeah. So basically, I did kind of like the safest thing I could do. Wasn't okay. I'm not sure why he's doing this though. Well, I guess he's removing tackle zones. But he's gonna. This is still a strength 5. This fucking game. Okay, what the
cKnoor, what team would you recommend for new players to Blood Bowl?
humans or orcs? Those are the two.
Humans or orcs?
Those are the two you can play as a beginner. Other teams are on paper in Rabbiteers better, but you want to start with humans or orcs so you learn all the basics, so you know what's difficult to do, or like what's risky to do and what's not risky to do. That's why you don't start with elf teams, because they have too high agility. That's why you don't start with dwarves.
Norse or Amazons.
Yeah, because they have too much of something that's not really that easy to get a hold of. No, undead is not a good start. The reason you don't start with undead is because they don't have an apothecary. They have regeneration instead, which works very differently and tells you, it teaches you to play in a different way, since you can't really protect your players. They get to roll, and if they fail their roll, they're dead. If they don't fail their roll, then like they're back. So you don't get the apothecary meta game. Okay. Well. There's nothing much I can do here. So let's see when I roll a 1, shall we? Look at my defeatist attitude. Okay. So the witch elf can't really do anything right now. She can't. She has dodge, but it's way harder for her to dodge out. The best thing I can think of to do is try and get this lineman over here, and that's a 3+, a 2+, and then 2 more 2+s.
Don't go Dark Elves as your first team, because again, they've got agility 4.
Once again, humans or orcs?
There's a reason. There's a reason those were in the base game as the 2 teams.
You can like I mean we can go through all the teams, and I can give you a reason why you shouldn't start with everyone.
Halflings.
But that seems very counterproductive. Like, it's just go with orcs or humans, because like if you're a beginner, you want to learn to play the game before you actually try and win. basically. You need the basics. Yeah, there's probably if you like a certain playstyle, I get a lot of people that are like, I love playing Bashi. There are teams that are better at playing Bashi than Orcs. Orcs are pretty good at it though, but Chaos Warriors are way better. Chaos is way better, but as a beginner, you don't start with a team that have no skills if you want to learn the game, because it's not just that you want to find a team that's fun to play. It's also that if you don't know the basics of how the other teams work, like if you can't look at a stat line and go, oh, these guys are good at this, and know how good agility 4 is, or say strength 5, then you can't mount a proper defense against your opponent. And that's also one of the reasons why you don't start with something else, because starting with orcs or humans give you a very, like, well, it's basically playing Mario in Mario Brothers 2.
Random Encounter was asking why you would want. He just didn't know why you would want to play humans, because apparently they are bad.
Humans aren't bad. Humans are really good.
They're just not very exciting.
Yeah, like one of the best coaches in the one league I play currently, BloodBowl, plays humans every league, and he's really good at it, and they're always really scary.
Random Encounter keeps saying that you should just play Dark Elves instead of humans. We've already explained.
We've already explained why you
Elves
shouldn't play an
rather
elf
than-
team as your first team. Random Encounter just keeps saying things, not listen to anybody says.
Yeah, well, yeah. Let me put it this way: when I started playing Blood Bowl, which was a long time ago, I started playing in the tabletop version. I started with Dark Elves. And
Don't play dwarves because they all have block, and that doesn't teach you anything. Other than block's really good.
And starting with Dark Elves is not good because it doesn't give you any respect for dodging. So that meant when I moved over to Norse, I was way too dodge happy and lost a lot because I'm like, hey, dodging's safe, right? 3 pluses, and the same goes with picking up the ball. Stuff like that. You can't really start with well, you can of course, but it's not good. Had I started
It just
with
teaches
humans,
you bad not manners, but
Habits.
yeah, and
habits,
it took me a really long time to, not a really long time because I'm amazing at Blood Bowl, but it took me a long time to not so much learn to play the game, because I got pretty competent with Dark Elves, but the main problem was that I was having a really hard time predicting other teams. In case you're wondering why I'm talking so much about this, is because I can't do shit right now.
Yeah.
So I'm just
Yeah.
ending my turns.
Game's a bust.
I'm not giving away my MVP.
Need that desperately.
I don't know. Does anyone deserve MVP?
All the guys that didn't die. They're
The
all
Witch
true.
Elf for lasting so long.
It's probably the guy who died, which is sad because Mike Tyson's Punch Out. It's a great name.
I really like the names where it's they use one pun word to.
This is probably going to be
two.
a highly rated game.
Because loads
I
of
really
people
like-
died.
Well,
I
okay.
really
Not,
like-
well, good news. We got a
You got
bunch
loads
of money.
Yeah, we can replace one of those dudes that died.
And yet Vermouth actually leveled
was
up.
like a
That's
2-minute
that
game.
that is so basically the two guys that have gotten any SBP have each gotten an MVP as well. So we have 2 level ups.
So now we've actually got a really solid team for a recovery game.
What the fuck? Yeah. So
Every
and
cloud
remember
has
what
a
I
silver lining.
remember what I said early on, that was going to be like the rematch game or whatever. I wanted to win that. It's not much of an option really to even try. But okay, we got 80k. That means we could rebuy the runner if we wanted to. I don't think that's a good idea at this point. I think we should wait and get another blitzer if we can. This guy's only missed next. He's going to lose. He's already lost his movement, I think. Let's have a look at him.
Yeah, he's
Yeah.
out of movement.
So now we'll see what happens next time. Maybe he can be a ball carrier for a bit. But since we only have 80k, the only thing we can buy is either a lineman or another runner, and I don't want to have 2 runners. And linemen, we're going to get loners. So let's see what we get. And there's a lot of white noise in the background for some reason.
It's probably
Damn,
me.
what the hell?
Hold on.
Okay, so general and agility.
Dodge or block? What do you want?
Yeah. You know what? We should probably get some block.
Okay, guys, tell me if it disappears
You know what?
in a second.
Before we do anything else, I'm gonna roll the other guy and see if he rolls anything.
Yeah.
Okay, so no. That means I do think one of them should get kick, because controlling the
Okay,
ball
so that's me.
is pretty important. And since we're low on block currently, I think block kick is the way to go.
Block lets you be offensive,
Yeah. And
whereas dodge is the superior defensive option at this level for elves.
we're gonna go with black and white
You're all right
Russian
on that.
for kick.
Yeah. I'll say it's got some kick to it.
Yeah. And yet Vermouth, Vermouth has already scored once. Think we're gonna give him block.
Did it get any better?
Yep, I think so a bit, maybe. I haven't been paying attention. I've been thinking.
Okay, I'm just gonna hang out and
So
talk for a
basically,
bit.
we're down to now our team value is 950, but we have 2 guys out for next drive. I think we have 9, so that means we add 140 to that, meaning we actually have a team value of math 1090, I think.
Mm-hmm.
A team value of math.
Yeah.
That's pretty good team value.
Yeah.
Math magical.
See you next time, YouTube.
Bye,
Bye.
YouTube.
Bye.